beginning today at Ground Zero, the location of the CSX 2013 accident, where a truck came to this crossing and got hit by a train. I know y'all remember that one. And we're about to get a show. We have an eastbound movement there, waiting for clearance, but we're about to get a westbound movement. Don't believe me? Stick around. Let's see what happens today. That eastbound is moving, but ever so slowly. And this guy's slowing down right now too. They get me a different camera angle. Yep, he's creeping up ever so slowly. I can walk faster than he's going right now. Okay, blow the horn for the YouTubers watching this. I need more views. Two trains, and both are left-hand running. How about that? And there you have it, courtesy of CSX. But lots of flat spots in some of those wheels. I guess he's waiting for clearance to get into Orangeville Yard. Or something. Back in 2013, here's the exact view that trucker would have had. A totally clear and straight view down the track. So why that accident happened? I couldn't tell you. Totally clear view to the east there. My understanding is that trucker had a driving record. And not a good one either. And to the west, an equally clear view of the track. So what was that trucker thinking that day back in 2013? Or a better question is, was he thinking? That explosion blew out some windows around here. Problem is, these buildings don't have windows. So what blew out? I don't see any. But I see more headlights down there. Might something else be approaching? On the track on the right? That distant train is approaching. And there appears to be somebody walking on the tracks. In front of it. Finally got off the track after hearing the horn blow. I always walk on tracks when a train approaches. And somehow I'm still alive to tell about it. But on one of my Chessie rides, we're passing where those trains are stopped and hung out the window and took a picture looking up this way. I'll have to show it to you. Looks like an EMD. Real or fake? I won't get fooled again, so I'll just stop talking till I'm sure. Even a couple switchers in there. again, Bullfrog's little helper. Alright, see you in Philly. Still, the trucker had a perfectly clear view of the track and still screwed up. And our next location, Perryville. Actually, Perryville, period. There's a period at the end of the word. Nice wagon right there. Had a couple of those on my HO layout. The exact same color. And as that 70s song says, welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Anybody recall that one? Oh, a twofer for you. Thank you, Amtrak, the show that never ends. And not one more of our usual spots. You know what would be hilarious? If that's one of the trains that passed us at Ground Zero. That's a different one. That's an ethanol train. How about some EMD, please? Guess what? That is the same train. That's the same train that passed us at Ground Zero. I'll bet we freaked out those engineers. And then here's your progress report on Aberdeen Vienna station. Things are still up in the air, as you can see. But they could be making some progress. There's some landscaping going on here. Whatever those rocks are supposed to be there. So something apparently is happening. But at one time, this was Aberdeen Yard. Back in my kid days. There are many tracks here with boxcars parked on them. And back then the station still lit up. And then here we are at you know where.
With intermediate stops at Wilmington, Philadelphia, Trenton, Metro Park, Newark Airport, Newark, New York Penn Station, New Rochelle, Stanford, New Haven, Old Saybrook, New London, Kingston, Providence, Route 128, Boston Back Bay. Passengers should proceed to track 2.
A lot of stops that thing's going to make. The folks are on track 2 with bated breath. It should pop up over that hill pretty soon. But on occasion, they sneak up on you from behind, so you gotta watch your back as well. Whenever you're railfanning here, that is. And the thing, once upon a time, I used to work at those apartments over there. I used to paint those back in the 70s, but they've been rebuilt since. And here she comes, our Northeast Regional. Yep, the lights are flashing, so it's gonna stop. It better. There'll be some really mad people on the platform. Geez, get a brake job. Better go to Midas or Meineke. Coach class. I used to go there after school, back in my school days. Still, lose that logo. Bring back the pointless arrow. Better that. My last train ride north was to the Newark World's Fair in 1965. Those were great days back then. And we were pulled by a GG1. See you in Boston.
You like trains, huh?
You got it.
I got some pictures that would freak you out.
Oh, really?
Touche, Lars, touche.
Diesel caught on fire at work.
Oh, really? Oh,
A P-42 diesel.
I'm familiar with those, kind of, sort of.
I'm sorry?
Mark, unless that's your name.
No. I work for the railroad.
Cool.
You work for MARC or for Amtrak?
For both. I'm
For both.
qualified.
You were some Orioles, too.
Okay.
All Zone 3, all the way to New Jersey.
Fantastic. Hold on to your hats.
Here's going into the tunnel.
Gotta hold your hat for that one.
Exactly.
Here's going into the tunnel in Baltimore. See the tunnels?
Before we go, one more northbound. So far today's been productive.